If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Scorpio, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Connolly Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Scorpio, now into your reading for May 2017. The first card you have here in your reading today is the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, this could be you. This would be a water sign person, either being a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. They could also be female. Females can show up as Knights and Kings. There's something you're getting ready to do, and I feel like it might be more than what you bargained for. So if you're ready to start a new job or buy a new house or get into a new relationship, whatever this is you're getting ready to embark on, I feel like it might be a little bit more than what you're expecting it to be. I do feel that you have experienced a lot of hurt, pains, and wounds, and that either you're focusing on them in May or you've been focusing on them, because I feel like you're in the process of healing a lot of those hurts and wounds. And these may be things you've carried around with you for a long time, Scorpio. It may not be recent stuff that's happened, but I do feel like you're either working through healing it or you've already healed it. It's like one or the other in May. I do feel that you feel like if I'm ready to embark on this journey, and if you're ready to support me or back me up or come along for the ride, I'll be good to you. But if you try to block me, stop me, or stand in the way or against me, I'm going to be against you. I get that kind of feeling. So it seems like there's something you're ready to do. Either travel, take a trip, buy a house, start a new business, get into a new love relationship or end one. Whatever it is, it's like you're looking for people to be supportive and go along with you, and if they're not, then you're not going to be happy with them. I also feel, Scorpio, you may feel like you've done an awful lot of things to try to make people happy, and that even though through your efforts, in some regards, you've had things thrown in your face. And I feel that you don't like this. It's like I see you looking at situations and people in your life that you're like, I tried to make them happy. I tried to bend over backwards and do good things for them. I, stood by them. I supported them. I cheered them on. I loved them. And I did the best that I could for them. And then you feel like maybe they've thrown that in your face and not taken that into careful regard. Whatever this is, Scorpio, I do feel in May you are going to be giving your heart, your attention, your focus, and energy over or into someone or something, and putting all your efforts forward into something in May. That does come up here. And again, I get it again. If people are not going to be on board with you or supportive of you, then I feel like you're going to be done with them and you're going to want to cut them out. That's a strong sense that I get. The next card that you have here in the layout is the Seven of Wands, or rods, whatever you like to call them. This deck, they call them wands. And Seven of Wands is a card to me that symbolizes holding back negativity, keeping negative comments and negative energy coming at you, keeping it at bay, or shutting the door on negativity. I see some of you considering that it's time to start structuring your life differently in some way. Because I feel like you want some kind of strength or stability in some manner to show up in your life, and you're tired of anything that feels like it's been wishy-washy, like a marsh. You know, like when you step on marshy ground, it's like squish, squish, or wishy-washy. I feel like you want something rock solid and some kind of stability more in your life right now, or that seems to be the focus in May at least. And I just also get you feeling like exhausted, drained, tired of anything that has felt unstable, wishy-washy. Like you're tired of it. It's been exhausting you, dragging you down. And I feel like you're tired of dealing with it and putting up with it. You want something more permanent, more solid to happen. This could be a job. It could be a love relationship, or it could even be within your family. Maybe you feel your family is too wishy-washy and all over the place, and they need more stability. I also see you backtracking in your mind and retracing your steps about what got you to the place where you are today. I'm not saying you're not successful, but this to me feels like in any area of your life where you have dissatisfaction, I see you treading backward in your mind, thinking, what were the steps that led me to where I am right now? Like you're doing some kind of review. And it could be going back quite a number of years. It doesn't mean like, oh, you're looking back over the last 6 months to a year. You may be looking back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, like back. You could be really looking back in your history to see what led you to this point. I also feel like you've had it with people that are accusatory to you about you creating drama. You may have people that say you're the problem, you create drama, but you maybe feel like, what are they, crazy? They're the ones that are creating all the drama and pinning it on you. You may feel that way because I see you looking at that and feeling like too many accusations or things have fallen on your shoulders, and you don't feel like, maybe you see in some cases where it might seem fair, but not in all cases. And I feel like you may have some people in your life that actually like to stir up some problems or kick up the dust and then blame the fallout on you. That's what one of the things I'm seeing here with this Seven of Wands card. Your next card, which is crowning your reading, is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is either receiving money through an inheritance. It could be receiving money through gifts of cash, through family channels. It could also be you and your partner working together very strongly as a couple, and you gaining financial gains and financial rewards from the work that you've done together as a couple. I feel some of you feel like out with the old, in with the new. I have to make some groundbreaking moves or discoveries. You may start looking for another job or a new place to live. I feel many of you are going to be doing some reassessments about what gets you jazzed up, what makes those creative juices flow in your mind, and what feeds your soul, what it is you want to do, what it is you want to create. And some of you may think, you know what? I'm tired of working for the man. I want to be my own boss. I want to be the master of my own destiny. I want to be in charge of putting the food on my table myself, and the money in my pocket, and not relying on the whims and wills and desires or instability of a boss or a company or organization that you feel like, anything can happen. So I'm not saying you're going to quit, but some of you may start to think about how you can start your own business, even starting it as a sideline or hobby, like turning a hobby into a business, or starting something while you're still working for somebody else, and then you're doing it on the side, and that if it builds up and you get enough success, you can stop working for somebody else. So some of you, this has to do with either getting a new job or starting your own business. I feel that some of you are feeling like a little bit put off and hard pressed because you have some people that are being accusatory to you of being a trickster or a troublemaker. And I don't feel that you like it. I don't feel that you feel it's justified. And that's another reason why I feel that for some of you Scorpios, not all of you, but for some of you Scorpios, why you feel like that you would like to be your own boss or have your own business, because some of those issues could have been coming up from people that you work with, co-workers, higher ups. You could have been experiencing that kind of energy with people you've been working with, and maybe you just don't like it and you're tired of it. I feel like you really, a big theme for you that I'm picking up is like you want to be the captain of your own ship in May and moving forward. Like I feel it's heavily on your mind. You have to be careful. You don't want to put your foot in your mouth and have to eat your words. So be cautious when you feel put upon or angry, Scorpio, that you don't lash out, and then you may say some words that you won't be able to take back and you might regret it. So just keep that in mind in the month of May. You also may be having a feeling of like that you're getting picked on, and this could be getting picked on by people in your family, siblings, or other people. You may feel like that comes at you a lot in a negative way. The next card you have here is Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords is a card that usually means to me grieving the loss of a love relationship, grieving the loss of somebody that's passed, sleepless nights, worriment, bad dreams. It could be you not feeling well. You could be worried about somebody else not feeling well. Nine of Swords means many things. I do see in some ways, Scorpio, you feel that you've created some of the things that have befallen you that you don't like, but I do see you trying to regain your sense of strength and take your power back that maybe you feel like you've given your power away over to other people. That also comes up here. Some of you really don't want to do something anymore. I'm getting the sense of wanting to take your ball and go home. Again, I'm going to tell you, for some of you, I feel this is at a job situation that's wearing you down or wearing you out. It could also be a living situation. If you're living with people or family members that just seem to be at odds with you all the time, you may feel like, you know what, I got to get out of here. I'm not going to keep living in this. It's like, it's an environment that you're in all the time. I feel like it's either work or your home life, wherever you're feeling this oppression and dissatisfaction is where you're going to want to get out of. That's what this means to me. And I feel that you're kind of put off because I see you saying to yourself, why must I always prove myself to everybody? And you feel like either things in you are ego-driven or things in other people around you are ego-driven, because the words ego-driven comes up here, but I'm not sure who the spirit guides are attributing it to. But I hear right after that you are getting really tired of feeling like, why am I the one that always has to prove myself? Maybe you see other people getting away with stuff that nobody's looking at them twice about, but you do something and then everybody's talking to you, focusing on you, gossiping about you, getting angry at you. This is the theme for this month, Scorpio. I do see you making some headway. I do see you, but the biggest theme I keep getting is wanting to get out. Like you want to get out or away from either a job or family members or a love relationship, whatever's oppressive to you or makes you feel like you always have to explain yourself or prove yourself, or like you're always being tested or gossiped about, or people getting cross and angry at you. Those are the situations that you're going to want to distance yourself and get out of. Some of you may release some of your pain and sorrow of grief over any loss of any love relationships or deceased person that may have passed. through counseling, because I do pick up some of you starting to go to counseling. It could be group counseling. It could be spiritual counseling. It could be traditional counseling. It could be even just talking it over with a really good, close personal friend or some trusted advisor of some other sort. But I feel some of you are going to be unburdening yourself and your grief of things that have been happening for you. I feel you're going to be unburdening it and talking about it to somebody starting in May. Here you have the King of Swords is your outcome card of this 5 cards for May, and this is an air sign male, usually either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be somebody right now with personality traits of the King of Swords. Could also be a female King of Swords. This person is quite intrigued by you. He wants to do something with you. He would like to date you, marry you, go out with you, be involved with you. Could even be in other senses, but that's what comes up the strongest. There's a great deal of sensuality, seductiveness, maybe even some secretiveness with this king towards you. Maybe this King of Swords is already married and they want to have an affair with you. It could be a clandestine, secretive affair. Or if you're single and this King of Swords is single, they may be like really intrigued by you. Sexually and chemistry is high with this king towards you, and they're drawn to you and attracted to you. This king, now keep in mind, whenever people cards come up, this can mean multiple people. It's not just necessarily going to be that for all Scorpios, but that's what's coming up first off of this card. I feel no matter what, you're going to have entanglements that are going to be deep with this King of Swords, and there could be some lack of truthfulness going on. And, you know, the King of Swords can be either incredibly dogmatic and truthful and upfront and law-abiding, or the King of Swords could be full of deceit and lack of truth. Somewhere in this entanglement with you and the King of Swords, there's someone or something about it that there's deceit or untruthfulness going on. So, as I said before, this could also be you getting involved with them and they could already be married. That's a possibility. They could already be linked to somebody. And therefore, then the relationship would be clandestine or secret. It's possible. I feel that this King of Swords is getting ready to take some big jump or leap, and I feel it's in your favor. They are either going to propose to you, want to get together with you. They could be offering you a job if it's a potential boss. It could be somebody that just is making you a great deal or offer. But for some of you, like I said in the beginning, this could be somebody that is intrigued. I feel that they're intrigued by you no matter what. Regardless of who they are to you, they are intrigued by you, mystified by you, spellbound by you, and all that is captivated by you. All that comes up here. So I really, even though there could be some clandestine behavior here or secretiveness, I'm not feeling that this is a bad connection for you for the most part. But I do feel many of you Scorpios somehow are going to have some deep entanglements with this King of Swords. I feel like he's really good at getting things done. I also feel he may be on a fact-finding mission, either about you or just in general with what is going on in his life, because I get him on some kind of fact-finding mission. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos to YouTube. And also, Scorpio, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal for you and get additional messages for you for the month of May 2017 from my spirit guides, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section in the description box below this video, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for May 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu. It is a drop-down menu. Go to page 9. There you will see the headings for these crystal readings. Click on your sign. It will take you to that video on Vimeo. You can also get my Sacred Geometry Oracle card readings, which were spiritual in nature, that I did in the middle of April for the entire year of 2017. They are either on the bottom of page 9 or the top on the bottom of page 8 or the top of page 9 on my website. You just go under that heading and click on your sign, and it will take you to those videos. You may find them interesting. They're a little different than what I normally do. So I wish you a marvelous month of May, Scorpio, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.